Aku Nenim Nene Benete Aku my main ka nsesubium say ono de met me the mean some be no nyina ene mitia she jam on pen kwada nene mo akwaba
ya bi je so Halifax
ba so boko de
boko onu de on pen kwala u be kira se pe
and then why are you in black boko there is a fashion and
fashion me manya bi na I lost the mother to my first two daughters and then I mean weekend
the mother to your first two daughters.
Yes, please.
That is confusing. Your former wife is dead or your wife is dead? Which is which?
You see, she is the mother to my girl, my first two daughters. So my former wife, who the
because
Mr. Lutro today. And that's why you mean Pekasa.
Hello.
Yeah, so I'm actually on my way
to Krobo.
Yes, but
I never met her, but I know the two daughters.
Yes.
I know.
I
know the two daughters, and
from guide.
Time travels so fast.
Sure.
I knew them when they were teenagers.
They are big girls now.
But I didn't shoot my shots. Then we are on radio, so I can talk to a father about how I didn't shoot my shot on their daughters. You can't say Foko.
I can't say anything.
And then once I said, and then never, watch a sheet. Black Spencer was stupid because I spoke about your daughters. Anyway, you can wear sheets here, but certainly not in parliament like the question meeting. Oh, Nene, my deepest condolences.
Yeah, okay.
Deepest condolences. I've realized something about my friends. They say it is not our presence they need. So
I think the buffalo, also so anko ekuano kra nihunamko.
Sir?
People put on the skin of the leopard or the buffalo when they are going to war. It is a buffalo nankasa ntimi anko kra nihunam no. Okay.
Anyway, so we'll see. Maybe the buffalo skin will follow you to Krobo.
No, we need a buffalo.
So which one do you want? Is it the presence of your friends or their support?
No, we want the buffalo. And when the buffalo appears,
the
skin will be
the buffalo will appear both in flesh and in skin.
Anyway, Councillor Lotros himself has joined the conversation.
Because this buffalo works with hairy bananas.
And then so you mean that time we used to follow the hairy bananas band, was the woman around?
Yes, she was.
She was around.
Yes.
There was 37 in
those when men were boys.
That's right. Producer Bogodi. That's what I was going to do with some media. Anyway, the man himself. Reverend Doctor, Counselor, Cassiston, Cyril, George Lutrots. Councillor Mwakwaba.
Mejoso.
Boko dear.
Boko na nene say man condolences. The unfortunate thing is what do you mean?
Yeah. Better now. Now we are good.
Nene.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
It's our style, but that's a big thing. Ali.
Yes.
Moko bi anyegbo yi.
Obi mba mami na ewi.
Enga ni loje ngani.
Oye ne yere ana onye ne.
Kono wale wonu ayu ojuwa.
Na se we ya. Osi o ya no. Osi ne former wife ewu.
Oh.
I've never seen Nene feel uncomfortable this way before.
Because Charlie.
It was such a seed snoopy.
Are you mourning or you are?
I really am.
But the man is in black and in
black has different connotation. So are you're mourning a lost ex-wife? Is that it?
Yep.
Yes.
Right.
And that is the mother of his first two children. Kenny Kebe, you know, when it thinks about.
And you be Anna. Minji said, me ba penny ni ma mi wa. Debbie.
Really? That's controversial. Because
one shana I'll lose the erection for my current wife. And the way we departed
Best mobile banking now from Best Point Savings loans, because I mean, what type of man is this? I mean, it is you. Now, let me remind you of this beautiful good news. Best mobile banking from Best Point. Best mobile banking from the Best Point Savings and Loans allows you to easily undertake your banking transactions on your phone with ease. All you need to do is to dial *277#, then follow the prompts. You can transfer money to your MTN Momo, Telecel Cash, or Airtel Tigo Money directly into your Best Point account. You can also buy airtime. You can bundle data for your use on your phone. You can pay a lot of bills: DSTV, GoTV, Showtime, Star Times, Box Office, ECG, Ghana Water, etc. You can also pay for your shopping through Best Mobile Banking. Best Mobile Banking is easy, reliable, and convenient. But please take note that you cannot receive money from abroad through Best Mobile Banking. Beware of fraudsters. You can reach us on toll-free number 0800 505050. Best Mobile Banking. Ufo nie usike nie. There are certain things I say on this show. People will think me the dear grow, but when I keep repeating one thing over and over again, Ebusianfo, take me serious. Like I keep talking about the woman who did that song, Apeteshin Yabunsam Junsua Obi and Jindi, until Nasi came and confirmed that I keep telling you about a co-tenant. Sa co-tenant way on a Nigerian net them. And a Nigerian mammy bestra or mofie. Bear man no free a juma buy no Nigeri ako washroom no so jari. Before the man could realize on a Nigerian mamiada. Then I don't see Neninye. His eyes are not good. Into Ndora demon or Phyllis or a Nigeri. Anytime I hear that story, the only thing that comes to mind is Whitestone Eye Clinic. It can happen to you. No, let's not laugh or joke about it. It can happen to you. Unless my imagine say, Mube Shedda, say, Munko Whitestone. Na mo fanya excuse say we no be record because na me feel say or me yere Whitestone then omo ye promos here with just 590 cedis omo ye the friend comprehensive eye examination into ukwa obeye consultation, ocular examination, refraction. Now me got you eye service consultation yet you are 1,200 just for the consultation. This time around, almost see the eye consultation, ocular examination, refraction, tonometry, visual filters, optical coherence, tomography, color vision testing. Nina, your 590 pe. Mpacho Frelmo on 0242 251 983 0242 251 983. Now they also have some new glasses for sale. They are stylish, they are durable, the frame is beautiful. It has single vision lenses which have UV protection and blue light blocking properties. When you know so much so just for 690 cedis. In temperature from Whitestone Eye Clinic 0242 251 983. As for the eyes, we need to take it serious. If there are no street lights and your eyes are also not good and you drive at night like some of us, start writing your will. I'll discuss this matter some other day. Sometimes you are driving and the way the other car facing you will just push their beam light into your face, You don't know if you should just press the brake or leave off the road or buy some snap and eggs and kiss them. Prevent all these things. Just call this beautiful number 0242 251 983 Whitestone Eye Clinic, and you are good to go. Thank God for LPMs. And yes, I'm going to Lutrot Cano, Eddie Assembaba. Say or no? Send the ex-wife who are in. I mean, what type of man is this man? I'm sure he will retract he will retract those statements. Anyway,
you say what?
No, we'll come to you. Then observation, or I go straight. Opening remarks.
When Rabbit say he base pay at 2.
Base pay
for what?
Okay. 10%.
Yes, a question I've been asking myself since yesterday. Into base pay in a minimum wage. Into a million 20 cities are not heading. That is all my question. And you know. More increase at the end 19 cities, 97 pesos. Now 20 and
19 cities,
97 pesos.
Is your car 3 pesos?
3 pesos.
Oh, we use it 10%. And
10.001. Now we can know who say we are Brazil and I mean 20 cities. But
what is the difference between 19 cities, 97 pesos, and 20 cities?
Because the person will always talk 19 cities. For 97 pesos, no count. You probably 3 pesos, but social man.
I don't know.
Now give the corner so we need 20 cities. You know what? That's just bad.
But there is one thing I'm also learning a lot from communication.
Okay.
Communication. I think in 2024 it was increased by over 23% or nominal. The communication didn't trickle down. People were revolting against it. This time, increased by 10%. People seem to be happy about it. We are still learning.
They are not too happy. They are just silent. Honestly.
Those who issued the statements and complain and criticize and condemn. Bad as it is.
To be honest with you, did you watch the faces of the stakeholders sitting? Halifax, they all frowned.
They
I believe they were not happy. They were not happy. I think it was the presence of the president,
communication,
that did the magic.
Not only his presence, his explanation said, "Yenti sekabiaso sheni ho." Adene empty konko.
Because even later when they interviewed one Kunsin, the Secretary General of one of these unions, it was saying, but well, I have nothing to say. When we were expecting the president to show up and he just popped into the meeting. So, yeah, but well.
So you mean his presence
calmed things down. So we didn't complain.
Nana dear and Papa calm things. His presence bullied them a bit.
Yes, it really did.
Calm things down, idiot. But Nana, talking about, base pay for public sector workers, what about the media? Are we aware there are journalists today who are not paid anything at all? And that is what leads to paid journalism. It is the unpaid journalists, that culture, that is what leads to paid journalism, where the journalist can no longer speak truth to power because he who pays the piper calls the tune. But that's a different matter for another day.
That's for media.
Solid Nigra, who goes to you?
Halifax. You call police runner recruiter, you hope to become Inspector General. Lutra to say he hopes to become a Surgeon General. Or accountant, he hopes to become Accountant General. Or auditor, he hopes to become Auditor General. Media answer there. No general beyond
Chairman General.
Anyway, let me take that as if he also has an opening remark. If not, I go straight to my next.
I heard about this.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Safo. It's a topic I'm discussing on its own. On no time our buying were late, or positions were late. It's difficult to understand so Safo sometimes. Anyway, Councillor, you have an opening remark, or we should go straight to my letter.
I have one way or the other been at Nene's corner before, in the sense, base pay. Let me say, kitty way. Until I realized that I was one time in charge of paying 630 people, and we give them an increment of 60 cedis. and I realized that the number of people you are giving them 60 cedis sounds 60, mini 60 but nobody multiplies it by 630. It was, yes, it might be small. Maybe the other party, the government only is what they can have. What they were able to negotiate. Olori Johnson, what negotiate? What negotiation? Halitaje ne, padi halitaje. Kele lakeshi won pickle by value. Je ihine akpamo lonu ko shi an pick papa de halitaje.
Ka je kan o mi aka je ko ni wole bi ni won jewo. Aje na ajuwe don. No aje na ba sa wote. Ko ni wole bi na sa wote.
Ba sa wote.
Bebe.
The only level.
O kale na ama nunshi.
Je no jo aje na ajuwe don. Ko ni wole bi ni wo ba jewo.
Ake wo le jomo ko le sana kebo ke jeblima. No bang me o mo. His value is not what we give him, but what he's able to negotiate for. I've come a long way to believe I can go to places I can be paid $300 in less than 15 minutes. I also go to places and when I open the envelope, it's 100 cedis. I go to places and say, "Osun too much." You see, never mind. That I say, "I'm going to say referral." Until today, you're friend. So an artist is not really doesn't have its value until he negotiates for that value. People have negotiated, they got bigger. We didn't hear, like you said.
Of course.
Some have negotiated, they didn't get anything at all. So I think there is a negotiation. But whatever it is, it's okay. That everybody is trying to adjust to the system. It will trickle down to us. Journalists no more Canada. Munya bibi anko lenye fe. Ibe so msa.
But submitting an asia. Ni point no enye se sika no so. Opa trese matumako 19 cedis 97 pesos. Aka 3 pesos. 3 pesos we grant me ton so I dey buy 20 cedis.
3 pesos.
If you move for 3 pesos anu ka ho preku na hu say ade ne ye
18% of Ghanaians. Enyes ka ketwa. 3 pesos. Hala Mr. Bayibi, tisa sorry dem musica. Ka shan follow each care buy. Bena bakpa ECGB he what 120,000 for electricity. Bena ka gbe na instrumentalist he what 12,000. Na bakpa ni fi o keke pa no pa no jo sound o to.
Je dey akpa fi o keke na fi. Mo sun chi ma ke pa ble.
What there times that you see the input Halifax in sky. She a one look me expenditure we don't see it.
So your point is that if they decide to go 3 pesos additional to make it 20,
it will break the
it shifts it from 10% to maybe at 10.002. And then we are tightening our seat belts now. Okay.
So maybe the next attempt we'll just come and add the 3 pesos.
That be Nagafia Naka. That one we have some 2. Then becomes 21 cedis, 97 pesos.
But that's okay. But one day.
But for purposes of education, I agree with you.
Yeah.
For instance, when I was a teenage boy, I almost mommy bank, and I see, and he was spinning. I said, but just round the figure up. Why do you bank no much drop it? That's or you reading the newspaper in those days where we read newspapers to learn English and no matter figure they are not the peso. I say when we ye dang. I agree to realize that they be so peso. When you free ma. Always be better when crata.
If you want to be
a hospital.
Halifax, if you want to be a good husband, never give money to your wife without asking for accountability.
Can't was the best me akọ ni baby. Only make of fan pay say. Who say when you okono pa.
Halifax me say one day yedi.
Who say when you okono pa.
Me say so you okono pa. Who back on ma kasa ho. You'll be hated, but that is how you can streamline things.
Na akanoma no ya here.
Halifax, even if you give,
Oba no ye ne man. Councillor Lut was say yirimu si ye bebua konta ye obekemu. Because I'm no monim some management.
Bisa say, "What the year then you be say kasa ho?" Because sike bi ani wo be ma bi betimi da man yire I be so ne da. Yera says kwame desperate kwa en so ne yire da.
O kasa ho a obeka try say okay. G pen, G paper, G breakdown budget me using the same.
January.
No, Because
yeah, you look at me.
Now my question fee I go fear I mean patcho munji munsa oba me na jai. Oh yeah dey.
Yen ko yen fa yen san ko me ba jimensa e amon kan ye.
But okay, of course.
In Bama Hinda, in Galen, she don't.
And that is very, especially within the gang culture, that I can confirm. Me from Munji Muba, I didn't mean warren be Bonnie Bear, me man Secano, na me Casacasa. And a countryman so me rampacho. Secana and soon into Wadaroma and Capeni, Pepani, Mammy Badges breakdown, Minto Moria he, Banchi Moria he. A bruahi na me who say sina opese me man into my giant
straight me obusa penya
let was yam koye
o kan ya makoto fa pa cho misro me ba no agimi o yakwase anye se ne tete no fa che no straight ukru aba ko homa kan kasa haliwa me no na gina am say eto hin wa me ka say me ma bre pa
o eto no fe you
I'm telling you I can walk throughout the year nobody meets me to give me 50 cedis. But I can remember the number of times I've met people and given them 50 cedis, not because of anything, but because they're women.
Well, but there are also several women out there who also walk throughout the year. Nobody gives them a peso. No, but they take care of home. No, they feed their husbands.
It's because they want.
They want what?
It's because they want it that way. I don't compare women to men.
Councillor
what they get, we don't get.
Councillor Lutros, when it comes to economic support, there's many women. Lutros, you ever come out? I'm not sure if you.
O baby a o hwefi a ne kunu ka ho bia onja sisi a o hwefi na kunu ka ho a jai o hwefi na kunu nam te say Halifax o te ha o go up and down na wo kunu ni o hwefi ana ma na cha wasa
enye se o hwefi o di kakraba na ensu pwi
Halifax yes
bobo na ejina oba no konso
me say o di bi ba ensu I mean I don't understand
na ensu en kan dey say
why na say ensu
muni mi nyina ne say niam abo akoso ensu
you me 4,000 Ghana cedis
na your budget will fee
when you so light will fee us 2,200
your budget your budget will fee 12,000.
Now you tell me 4,000.
Yeah, 4,000. Now what you 3K aba? What the work on the transport? They can why na support.
Me nka say support.
Okay.
Inti enja no sa.
Dia kanu. Yen jantum.
Yen jantum trese oba free adwuma abefie no. Na manua nso hia na say be nom.
Hali.
Because we sick ano nso hye pe na be to me anua. Eno kra ye di bidie na be nua enye gas.
That's enti dey tell with my ya boa me say. Kettle na mudi yen so hye di dwade di yeti no me hu say mo asese body silver esi gas no so yen so hye there are so many ways of helping me to cut down cost in the house
and nso wo ho
and na me say ye kasa ho no omo na wa madina
you see look
for half madina na ka no akọ aye kanzo don ayachi ahwe
me ba eno nso wo ho but there also
common say you did
but there are also instances utie nam no omo atwetwa ho aka dompepe na dompe a wagia ma me die me manage ni den bioma wo kasa
kaso mu dompe no ne wo firelight soup
mate apart from calcium is here proteins carbohydrates vitamins fats and no so menya ne den
ale no o show we dan no go ba mi show we
let's be practical I mean won kasa wa ahia na woma ahia na woma they will make cry
so money we can give them that will ever be okay for them but within our nothing they are able to buy something.
It is not in all instances,
okay.
It is not in all instances. It is not in all instances.
Ole belly, be my belly. Ole belly. That ole belly.
Yeah.
No na get do have you.
Cock be true.
Attack be na ba bon. Akata je na be ba bon ni film officer. Na ke mattress ba. Na attack be awe ko. Ni jufu ke ba shian. Dani anti eku aje Madina Jane ba. Ni wo belly e fonshi. Ne ke mattress here fonsa atu e no. Bona anya na wo mi la. Na ti eku abon ya fo.
Chicago mi.
Agbemi. Ya hon gbemi ke he. Atagbe.
yeah, mama say I pon.
Yeah, can't be no go sipone no.
Yeah, nko ye nim.
Balie na kanu. E ba eko. We to sika wo je da e wo be na wo be ya. Ashable mashika na te ko aboyafo ni mi se behia na mo ko chake bele na na ishika na ko na shika na te ko akembe no ko.
Councillor Lutros.
Let's to attack the flow.
Yanko yenim.
Okay.
So this is the only example you can give that, you know, some women, they save money in
every woman saves money. Until the susu man will run away with the money, you don't know your wife is. Mira, let me see my catcher. Mira, me see no me bow money pa. Me see me bow money. Now you ask me your best, so you see the this year. Abrante no she cool had the bahan wine. Susu Bosco, Mira, Susu Bosco, Mira.
You say what? Every woman saves money. But the day the Susuma will run away with the money, that is where we'll get to know that.
Or the day they go to Mokolo and say, Asham bag. Hey, me bag, you know.
Yeah, the bag.
My sister money is keeping me go here. Abu, a sister work ever she or two kwako Germany. Or mommy one person but that ya J bag, you know. My sister money is come ya Jimo Mokola. You met you muka. Hey, Halifax. The woman, me see me I didn't judge you. What do you mean judge? Halifax, mobile. Electricity mobile anymore. Blame mobile. No, mobile.
Councillor, why don't you just pull the other mic? This one is going down.
I think I agree with him to some extent.
What do you mean every woman says?
That market be beshino. You interview when you are victim to now. And no pen because you know. And it's true, it runs across all. We get a source 58,000. Hey! I see a new pen because you name and you me. You man got to me toying in a second machine. That's the day do you. I'm not saying they are lying, but that's the day.
No, you can't say they're lying. How do you say they're lying? We will go back for their money. But what I'm saying is, hey, it's serious. Because I just Germany, me she, me uncle you the echo crew, or by she knows. You the butter bread. I don't need to. Or see, once you go do that, I got to promote whisker. Eno yedi ntoma bae shika ko ni fie mama na fie ko ni ga ha me bulu shika ina ntoma na yefu na ogie obedu toma station we faka oyi ntoma na ahye ase ho a obie abata bread enti bebe bia o sika
what's it there oba bia oyiri bia o se sika na da asusu round be dwane o say now o sika
and the drama to go and look for a susuma, you be shocked. And the day you hear the speaking in church, only Bamati, no Mwawa, say mercy, assembly. Papa, yeah, Bosco Susu, what is going to go in our crusade? Then Oka, Bama say, Scani Fanafi, Mimi Fanafi, me boy, Mamma no. Hey, Susu Jacate. Halifax. We can't give them enough, but the few we give them, we should ask for accountability. And I was saying something.
How yembi sanfa kwan benso say nti wodu fia kwa say na me ma 50 cedis. Would ye den is that what you mean?
Would ye den is when you are at the site and they are buying cement and block. That one you use would ye den.
Okay.
But in the house, you don't say would ye den.
Inti yenye den yenye the same.
Momo nasa. Because you just enter the kitchen and saw that they cook one majun tin of rice and half of the rice is in the dustbin.
Okay, so and then at that point, what do I say?
Momo nasa.
I'm proud of the power. And my cray be cry when you ain't be na kitty.
Yeah, me super say ben no na be to asie gusi. Hey, ma be no. I dey chance me sisi an mundi o maso ofi ha.
Oh, dey be anya sa o. Asene na ehie, won say nkwada na se na ye black no mo si o mo mpe na. Kitu e crap na edugu bola ma enye yibia mira.
Kitu ha. Ana wo.
Oh.
Over half magine good ball and music to me.
Oh, me rabbi anya botre.
What's it? Me nyabotre. Mudi omu half margin good boy omu se nyabotre.
Enye half margin.
Me say what koshe.
Mira na me catch will say electric stove na say inti ejana no wash inti na eshi ade na afi na.
O inti enyam stove no.
E wo to stove ma me aka say we nyina ensi ba wo dey anya.
Me da say why? O ma me mo be so no mu stove ba omo no nche. Me da say why?
Eja you ma me free asem we m.
O say
you ma me free asem we ma me oti ni baby. You ma me free asem we be ma kotobonto. Why we down for now? Wa down for now we no ye djuma no eno me hu say osua electric stove.
Roko. I go hit back here agbene. I'm saying they see if we help them to be accountable, our money will be enough. I'm telling you.
So we should help them to be accountable when we ourselves and I was wouldn't be a
you see,
but it's for the home.
No.
Who complain say council rice asia shi tum ko ya twetwene ana yen kan say sami twiru na yen
tum ana
tum ko is like having bananas. You see what I'm saying?
Wait, what is black?
Tum
say me kan yen they get side of the back here.
So because tum ko it has a different interpretation. Because it is tum as hairy.
Okay, but
as bananas.
I mean, what I mean is that with the mamin come bro for member problem bia. Say bia wo so hwe wo so yie. Wo pon adwuma wo befie.
Wo be pede. Be ma pon adwuma befie bia wa adwuma ya. Wo pede wo fie. What adwuma
wo going?
What adwuma 5? My 535 wo fie.
Wo befie so that's men ko sesika. Because who call crew no kwa tinaba wa ton sama wadan fofu nyina we sem sikasa we do fear we see because wa we yemba on pese on the rice asia ashi tum nya tum ko ashi tum in today now you see let me put it this way we are sure say and yes say Would you hear can kwasi asem?
Ohia na waba wari ohia na so di tie kwasi asem. Wa wari ohia na tie kwasi asem. Ye wo sika de bon san ye wo sika di hwefie. Ya de okeka ho no. Kwasha wuku ti de bel. Be a best of 4 bottles in anim. Wo se mutu njogala ni fees. Na wo so abobo so niwa. Enti de any sika ne de ye wo sika de bo. You wo di fees. You're very careful. We were scared of all of us.
Oh no, boss was here for no shake money. Shake money.
Obi see a friend on high life account. This has kind of friend on high life account.
So it's not content any accountable impress. In accountable impress. And Halifax, your jadiana man ye tra sama sesiano. The expenditure in the house is so bad. Too much. Yeah, Gary Samna. Nankurane Samna no apoto sa. I remember our time. Who could Jarina Samna near Poto? Abayibu anu ipu ku poto ibe. And your poverty.
A child abuse, crime against humanity. The child has the right to play with a soap.
Call your Samna, no right. When you buy your soap, get your right.
Into patrons and Zakwadako Jari. And you know, Ojari you know, and Oja is Samana no good swimmer, and so take a mistake.
So you will not deal with the child. There's a director of finance, a spending officer.
But who should I deal with? The mother's the same. The child is our child. We have responsibility to train the child. So why are you blaming me that the child left the soap in the water? I said saying, Minya akwa o miya wiyiri.
What's it?
Minya wakwa.
MRS yede. Mrs. Anambwa.
Of course.
Master's registered slave. See, you don't want to. Halifax.
Yeah.
Mr. Bako huma yede. Kasahu. Misa repeat kasahu. Minkase koku. Misa kasahu. You are too quiet in that house. That's why you are dying quietly with a lot of diseases in your heart. Kasahu. Kasahu. DSTV 51 channel na utu one ehwe obi ahwe. Okay.
Oh, into your bioma, Obia show.
Why?
Oh, ne best no into Aquada no Monko Shading. I won't be them in Koshabo.
Uncle Peneo.
Because who's the into your biome?
Because
free to air.
package in a one, dear you know, UTV, and Yanele.
UTV in Super Sports.
Right, yeah, one extra sports, Jacobo boy.
Nkwada no mo di Gio money.
Omo di na kora ni get dia obo wa kora na yi obo.
Na wo Super Sports vote you na wo get gide. Obi it you are Netflix.
O say
but you are Netflix can in Super Sports no. So what is your problem?
I'm a hwahwe.
Lutrot. We are saying we know about worry.
That be look at 500 channels. Obi di promote ni ideologies. One to one manta asemaba. And to men connecting po. What was it?
Say one connect here China so co school and no more can send Chelsea lead team and when I share Champions League on one card day.
And a petit me papa. Answer na go school 6 o'clock. Tashing. Copy pa. Man you say. This was my father. That 6 o'clock news.
Well, your father
you
is
missed
not
to listen to the 6 o'clock news.
That was your father. But times have changed. The children need to.
I have my father's blood. Like father,
they need to be exposed to sports.
But they are more exposed.
Sports, sports.
What?
Super
There's
sports.
nothing super about that sport too.
Champions League.
There's nothing champion about that league.
UEFA.
If my son will watch super sport and all those things, then he has to go into betting. If my son's interest gets into sports and all those things, then I have to encourage him to learn how to bet, so that his betting fee will pay the DSTV.
Emmanuel Osejan on Facebook says, "Welcome to Councillor Lutras." Councillor Lutras always has another dimension to issue. His mind goes far on an issue. Charles Young is just laughing and laughing and laughing, and says he's watching. I can see you, Henry DC2. Nene accepts our condolences. That is from Emmanuel Osejan again.
Thank you, Emmanuel.
Obinsuti or teacher data. Obwa. Free things are not advertised on social media. Nirel, you see, Uma, Uyirosika, Kasahon.
That's all. Kasahon. Man, Kasahon.
If we follow this counselor, my name is Kodio Braham. Elizabeth is watching. She says good morning and she's just laughing. Who is this? Good morning, Mr. Halifax Ansah Addo and your crew. Elizabeth, good morning, morning, Auntie Lizzie. Okay. Sadia, what about the women who support home? Omunso mu de sekato eso munkasa.
Bema really frail kase. Hali, oya, ba, hima wo kutugu. Know that is your grave.
No, that is different. And then you nameka. Ebia obano or supports with school fees. Wetia nkwadano fees.
Mr. Voluntary ana
voluntary.
Voluntary services.
Voluntaries another fee inye samanso no. Wetia nkwadano fees.
One kasa untua.
Mink that's say yemba.
There be one kasa untua.
But say owobi.
One kasa untua. Let's be very, because minimum be go to your fees catch your head mistress and say ben catch me to say metua. He negotiated with the head mistress say ben catch me to say Monsieur, the day the husband went to pay, the was not there. And the better went to the place. A granny fish no mutu I said 3 months ago. What's it, sir? Any day, meanwhile. And Oba no beside you say, the children's fees have been paid. I say, for the way. Did you see any insurance? I say, no.
But it is a best I should deal with. What concerns it?
So, when you say, I'm sure they've not paid. I see, did you see the headmistress? They became a trouble for the Beza and the headmistress. The money has been paid already. Collect my money from me. So, Otua, because Ebi Mifi Hali, and now Otua na later my betua. Because no Swiss land for any woman.
David later won't share. On himself will pay so. Enti ono so the boy fee or the bia or the boy mo amumba ono so yes so tia fisa on kasa ho akwara no ko any homework afi dia wasoma no fees no wonim say na fees tianka wonim man say
anytime they do that they find a way to kasa ho ba won take
Oh,
for example, let me give you one example. Especially those who go to church, they are worse. And you know, one and you see, oh, you know, what Nyamia ye be why. Nyamia ye be obedi adam fear. Nyamia ye be oh. And nyamia mini. Na me ni mu dasa ni ba panyi be university. We believe SS
na eno fa dance e.
When the church testimony
sorry for you know so no the two from SS to
so Christopher abamema na akwaba ma me kind letter nkrata we na ma be for Mike nkrata we every purported to be from lawyers of evangelists Dinah Asamoah, dated 19th February 2025.
Okay.
Zoe Achia and Co. letterhead, purported to have been signed by Samuel Atachia, Zoe Achia and Co. lawyers for evangelist Dinah Asamoah. The letter has been circulating since the 19th and the 21st. The company, they've not come to disassociate themselves from it. It's been widely published in credible media houses. The company has still been silent. So I take it to be true, into my mankind, to whom it may concern. There is a slanderous video circulating on social media in which a lady of unknown identity is insinuating that our client, evangelist Dinah Asamoah, is a lesbian. I'll read it twice. This one I'll read without any commentary. The second one, I'll add commentaries. Then I introduce Safo. Then we come to this letter later. Let's start again. To whom it may concern, there is a slanderous video circulating on social media in which a lady of unknown identity is insinuating that our client, evangelist Dinah Asamoah, is a lesbian. We have the instruction of our client to assert in no uncertain terms that she is not a lesbian and does not practice lesbianism in any form or kind. In the circumstances, we are throwing a challenge to the lady in the video to own up and justify her vile allegation, so we contest her baseless claim in a court of competence jurisdiction. When the lady does not boldly come out of her roots to justify her rantings, the general public should treat the circulating video with the contempt it deserves. Yours faithfully signed, Samuel Atachia, Zoe Achia and Co. lawyers for evangelist Dinah Asamoah, dated February 19th, 2025. Letterhead, Zoe Achia and Co. legal practitioners and notaries public. Truly, I've seen the video circulating. But Minjindi said the lady was insinuating. That was why I said I need to read this letter again. First paragraph says that there is a slanderous video circulating on social media in which a video of a lady of unknown identity is insinuating that our client, evangelist Dinah Asamoah, is a lesbian. Senior counsel Atachia Esquire, the lady was not insinuating. She was making categorical, direct indictment statements. To insinuate means to not to say is direct. It's like a sakwambi, but where do you can plain and all see who client as someone or no let the not down for be or work here near university or no now no yes idea no. So I wonder why I say insinuation.
Okay.
She's making a categorical claim. Straight allegation. No curve, no bend. But I agree with you when you say, well, she should bring the evidence and for us to, send it to court and let's see the veracity of that evidence. Anyway, Councillor Nene are gathering their thoughts. Mamima Safu Akwaba, and then I come to Nene, then we go around again. General, Pokodi. Nene, she will now watch it.
Oh, and Bureau of Ghana Languages and World Mother Tongue Day. Into Bureau of Ghana Languages.
Into Oko.
I'm a call.
Hey!
Omoko.
Woko.
Meko file.
Anyway, into now watch him.
Into honorable. No.
I was wondering, how can this be true?
How can words be true?
The allegation.
Words be true.
The allegation.
She says somebody is a lesbian. How can they be true?
Yes.
Okay.
It is too bad to be true.
The
allegation is real.
a lie.
Because Ayisa Adieno.
Lesbianism.
Lesbianism and gayism.
Who wrote the word lesbianism this morning?
Lesbianism and gayism. Abe Subambia. It is almost impossible to hide.
Oh, how?
To cover it.
Really?
Yes. Baby, I know me Juma. Chicago.
Can you? We need me a Juma pen daily guy.
Baby, I know me Juma.
Hifa.
Chicago.
American.
Halstead Street.
Okay.
Can simply be described as the headquarters, the home of a gay practice and lesbianism. Every year we do what is called the gay pride or gay parade. The last time I watched the parade, attendance according to media in Chicago was 1.5 million people. Halifax people came from Italy and everywhere.
Relevance, connectivity to the letter.
Relevance, you say, me, I can smell a gay or a lesbian 1 mile away.
Hey. Sir?
Yes.
What is the aroma?
Nothing about her tells me she has any interest even in lesbian practice. Unless she's so secretive, she can hide everything.
We too.
She's a gospel praise and dressing and dressing.
Why are you worrying? The money can have me.
See.
Nene go out. Their mics are off now.
He's just looking for an opportunity. We man chance. Halifax, a idea won't mean fancy. Say we a lesbian. The way you talk, the way you walk, the way you dress, and all other things put together, Halifax can give you away.
Nene.
Especially if you.
Nene.
If you are an insider.
Nene. My former boss calls you Nene. Yeah? Nene. Do you know that the highest number of sodomy and pedophilia cases against children reported ever and litigated in courts all comes from a particular church? And when the priests of those churches are conducting their services, nothing about them shows they are into sodomy and pedophilia. Then appearances can be deceptive. It is about hormones and desires. It's not about looks.
No.
Okay.
Halifax.
Yeah.
Habits, they easily give you away. They are habitual. Why? Yeah. Up to a certain stage. You wouldn't even know when you are giving yourself away.
Maybe that is why the university student, the unknown accuser is saying that is why it has leaked.
Initially a beginner. Maybe he can succeed in hiding, in covering up for a while. But Halifax, deep blue, deep red gay person, and as a lesbian a year. Halifax, you can't hide it. You ukasakrabe you am.
Omukasa saying.
Your attitude,
omukasa saying.
Walking, with dressing.
Okay. Omukasa saying so they kasa.
There is nothing that tells me. Say, oh yes, I did.
Is it because or see or no the ordinary ones pay? Lesbian to me. But lesbian to me ordinary ones because lesbianism in those. So now you me questions no. Omukasa saying. Yeah.
With the mama hinty say who suspect obi. Say or you gay and or you lesbian. Fa when it to na hwe ni din. Hwe ni send your bonani, send your ochevu, send your dressy, send your okasa, send your nanti. one of these attributes will give you a
and
person
can my indications are yen share. I have a stubborn academy this morning. You round up and let's move on.
Rings, a man who rings be those are the things.
Into the signs and symptoms of lesbianism illustrating with diagrams with 5 points.
Yes.
We do not see Dana Samwa in that category at all.
Yes.
Well, what I've heard is that lesbians don't bath once a day. That I can say for a fact. Because imagine say a lesbian person a befia of it's an upon Jari.
Letter no more. I think say it's not biting.
Bring in the letter and then I go to you.
The letter is not biting enough. I expected the letter to be more threatening.
But it says on the court.
Oh, one must see. Say Nipanam fa proof amba. The general public should just throw it away as bad a dash. You know that kind of a thing.
Because almost Nipani unknown, no moon baby on the hono. So how do you sue somebody you don't know?
Then they should tell us. Said they should use obinim Nipanoa. They are hunting for the person
is a fugitive of justice.
Ajay, you there, yeah. And every Friday.
That is not even entire Counselor.
Oliver, what's the essence of the letter?
It is to, per my understanding, I'm not in their mind, but per my understanding, it is to say that the allegations are about to say nukre. Say mameno. I don't know lesbianism in tree. Oni mbanda. Oni obanda. Omo ankato ne bema su ne do, but omo patre say so be the same to the so say oni obada de o say nukre da enye nukre na de o ka asem no. Oye oba on for evidence no mbra. No, the evidence no bad, so I will not be court. Non court church mu court said the NTA as evidence or the ban a proof say lesbian Diana Samani and ban that. So it is to say that enyenukre. That is my understanding. Have I answered you?
I think that
my dreams say
letter we ubisa mi pa say the fini hon na my dreams say on. I have a very great respect for him. If it's the same person, honorable, former.
We are not too sure, so you just make your point because
saying honey fear, with the greatest respect, there have been some cases. Abia, what advice here on it? He's down to earth. He's traditionally inclined, not just legally inclined. If it's a father test place is coming from, then they are veering him off his traditional way of practice. If it's him, then they are veering him off. Because to say TK, lawyer TK,
our own lawyer,
their cases be run by him. And the anger and fury I did per se court. What can be beaching and say no. He's not just a legal person. He dwells within the legality, the traditional, and the social lifestyle. And what he says ends well. His legal practice, I see it to be more prophetic. And that's I see Honorable Ifadate. Honestly speaking.
You mean Honorable Atachia, you mean?
Yes.
Okay.
Honorable Atachia, if you know what, I don't buy it. This letter is baseless. That is why when you started, it's purported.
I use the word purported.
Just like Solomon Odru's letter that came from the office of Ministry Solomon Odru with a lot of mistakes written by children on behalf of the apostle. The said
you're not hitting below the belt.
Well, that is the scrotum. But see.
Oh God.
Halifax. What they are seeking to find.
Dear
explain no more evidence nimbra.
Almost see one and nukre. Senepa no Phyllis and no crop evidence in Brana and Baby Muna.
Damina say no cry if I own.
no cross saying or say maame no din nti efa brand ne ho
agro
no din hi
there na someone nyama bibiro nyina agro no didi odware once enya agro ana gift yin ko ye na yie e wa astrotef enya agro enti udi agro bi udi agro e ko tasem
nti who patron say no cross oni oba na eda e agro
na yedi
na baby oba ya si wo wudi wa no bo e agro
etadina odi obi adi agro yeni ni di agro dia
agro ya mambre ni ye ni yo fu asa agro no so
na agro obi maami ewu a ye di agro se memfa MPP astrotef enye yie enya agro eye di agro na yidi da ewu a hey say your friend di agro me yidi da maka owu a me sha black because agro be so mu da na afi no mawu
into say mama no the evidence bampo enfa no say na odi agro wo ba ya ase
agro ye kanu get a conversation just say na downful bi say ne partner no enti enkomo no de apie no adanfo bi na ka kire no
na downful na man evidence na wan suma no say on fa nko tudwa
oh evidence ni bi we dia man kola ni bi o the current generation are vacuum mentality generation o
the vacuum mentality generality
Halifax mami obi a na no da forma onye bleble bi probi a me use a onkoka Halifax so you very secretive. I say I knew
Councillor Lutrot one day Savo for Mike and mama who kai sa girl na
colony pe lo egami lo ni mini lo pe ile
jeno oh man
so yes and koklo
jeno
ya
girl me woni me ya bribi kra obi anti o Halifax krani me say that me kan cho obi a
this is our generation. So this is our generation. So there are a lot of allegations.
So your response is that when I said say or can search the crown so man no o patre say mba o ma ba nkwada o ma ba no de once I will catch no pe what's man say
Doctor friends Ojaba get you and so camera and see any man chire a number of times on any die the ordinary. The girl's image was there. She has an account. This girl we are talking about has an account on social media. We are renting that on social media.
But you see, look, Rosie, I'm sure the other side no. Senya no crensua. Then what are we heading towards? So be able to me answer now our phone. Now I can't assemble to.
Yeah, we're heading towards. We have arrived there. People are.
So what do we do? How do we come out of this mess?
Me, so me
because look, to research now. Obi to me sorry. Na wa bo within. Na wa can't just anything. Na ya jun ye djuma no na ye share. Na ye bua ne pa no na yen.
Ye ndi na watch that. This one too.
Sharp pass.
Because there are some more be do kanyina. E agro. Ento bi so di agro. Enti do attach ya. Me ma onko ka agro no ho. Because e agro.
Obisu Diagro, a friend of Dr. T. Bread, Minister Halifax Ansah Addo. Yes, please. The evangelist Anna Samwa is not a lesbian. She is. Let me read the second one you sent. She is my sweetheart and cannot be a lesbian, please. The first one you are saying that she has not done queen before. No,
she's.
Oh yeah, Dr. T. Bread. See, then I am only sweetheart, and she on to me a lesbian. General.
Halifax.
I can't 4 minutes,
Oh, I can't 4 minutes. Okay. And Ranajo, me got fuel. And attendant never go Gina and chain. You catch them of shame DMC. See, a batter. And then you're moving for a no. Of Aqua no Gina and chain. And of a batter.
Look what in Tiasi.
Oh, Krankasa na
Krankasa by mini bribi your point.
Matthias says Krankasa dia masom sa but because Tano yeah.
Oh, yeah. On can say,
Ali,
yes.
me kind letter no. Me say sometimes lawyers niyama mienu just to clarify. I put it to you, not true. What am I saying? And then the other one is also to actually
litigate.
Was it litigate? Yes. I think this letter no ever one aim just to come and clear say it is not true.
Okay.
And that is what I see. Yes. That's the purpose because I don't think they intend to go to sometimes senior who can't lawyer take assembly. Assembly the lawyer will look at it or by advice and say, well, don't let us litigate.
In fact, lawyer TK is one person who taught me that Halifax, it is always better to negotiate than to litigate. It saves time, it saves money, it saves relationship.
Yes. Yeah. The last word he told me was relationship.
Yeah.
Negotiate than litigate.
And that thing I'm not forgetting.
Yeah.
He says it saves.
Yeah. You have 2 minutes. Fabra.
Okay. And you know, and for me, that is the direction. On my fan, say I like it, but I also have a point on Councillor Ekai, and say, Odi agro bebre most of the time, or can you bebre di agro? It's no be a opa agro de. Obi su ti minu di agro bi, inti mini Councillor ya adwen wo.
Oh, na say we dey nya agro di e din say. Say oba out e no see abeku me ba. So about out, remember obon for Mike, and on see and on see what Beku stand and I dream of fem, and they agro di. I agro di. Agro.
Say so for Ginan in China or catch us off one say, Yamin Fro, because so for the say.
And also ya agro.
It's your banner sender than somewhat lesbian idiot.
But who can say with time upon yes, I for someone. What is it?
Yeah, Councillor, Councillor me.
I agro. They shouldn't waste time on agro.
Microphone, you made agro de bebre.
It's Musa Moka letter, so I agro.
Oh, Debbie, or no, dear, so see or share Bema. An entrepreneur, broadcast journalist, or see Najin of them, and they agro. But we dear Yagro.
What makes this one not agro? So be by me. And then
be say we see winning university student friend go university then as someone in do
agro. Me see that as somebody agro.
Pablo, can you change this panel members? I mean,
who change you ever? You agro.
So na see on them signs and symptoms of lesbians and gays.
Agro.
There be agro.
The sign is say
omusheche no ma pampa mu there be
omusheche
baby we say on pampa say we so pampa ma pa
no nka ho
ni dey na pa onini ya tuti dey on pampa ma pa na dey onini we onini enye sa pa onini wo dey na sorry
baby me dey no ma pampa a receding hairline. There's a difference between that one and baldness. You get what I mean? A receding hairline. Hairline is receding, but a baldness. Yeah,
okay, but I've enjoyed the show from the car.
And then you said the Elutrots can know what big about more about the car. Did you home?
If you be a honu nimno muskano kasa ho a ebegu aware no ebi nso ho ebesiesie aware no because nipa nyina anyepe nti eno pena na me pese me de machira madwen though I was enjoying and I get the point but please obi ho manisika no kasa ho a ebegu aware no ebi nso ho a eye that's all
Kojo Braham nti wo de wo sika to data and I will call Facebook. One yashwe interest say Mr. Halifax. In fact, everything about today's show no agro. Ya ni every yashwe we see agro. Oh Kojo.
Someone.
Ono so ni data na okoto ye no. E na de na ochiro ye no.
Agro. Esi for young point.
Yeah, that's it. Say ne ye be di agro but them say ye nyina ye hye enwa be ma na den say wahwere na yede dada
me hwe na atade no hye na me say oyegi
agro
na Nigeria ka ba bi onti obonsawa
it's a mistake. Don't do that. This is an ex-wife.
But also you're born in Sawa.
No.
Ebatoni.
No.
Oh, leleng.
No.
Ekale bienyo.
Dabi.
No, ne ya ne e wa bi nyom eke ya.
Ni tuoni lo bu tuoni.
Ikebo ebato. Ewo fifth time.
We'll continue round two. So we'll continue round 2 of the discussion when I sign off. My guest has been Councillor Lutros Nene Benete Akwako. Socrates Safi. Show produced by David Pablo, Adele, DJ Bosco. The muti yenu agro.